Okay, so the backstory behind this car is very simple. A good friend of mine, I've known for a very long time at this point, bought this car for $800 on Facebook Marketplace and figured before any work was started, it would be worth the video for the meme factor. So, let's check it out.
Let's be honest. You're 15 or 16, you want a nice hot hatch with all the boosted stuff on it, but you only have $1,200 and you find this on Marketplace. So here we see this beast. This is an 04 Golf. And guess what? It's got that manual. Of course, you got the 2-liter non-turbo, and this thing is bone stock. You got those high quality Steelies with Champion Touring. These are actually not completely terrible tires. Who cares? Here, your fronts matter. Here we see this this Butte. Now let's look at the interior. So, the first time you know this car is of sound quality is when you open the door. Sounds like that. Here you see, well, it's a little dirty, and wonder what happened there. But let's step inside and check out the front. Quality. You have this thing, this wheel cover. It looks like it came from like maybe the 70s from a junkyard. That's always good. It's always good when there is zero paint on your tabs and various shifters. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, the computer doesn't really work, so there you go. But we do have a mileage gauge. That's got 134,000 miles on it, which is actually fairly low. Now, of course, actually, the dash is in pretty damn good shape. And overall, I could live with this car. These seats are not very comfortable, but again, I could live with it. It feels like I'm sitting on a piece of cardboard, but that's fine. And here we see a Chinesium radio, which works, so that's fine. And the only part that really matters is this guy. And that shifter is nice.
Broke.
So you know your car is high quality when you need these to open the hood. But here we see, actually this is decently clean. Here you see a 2-liter turbo. How much power does it make?
No turbo.
2-liter, fuck. What power does it make?
115 crank.
What does it make to the wheel?
Solid. Well, nowadays, like solid 75.
And you can't just put it in first. You gotta put it in second, then first. There we go. That's 30. That's 30 miles an hour. So, yeah, that's it's impressive. Here we see a spirited drive. I'm about to hit 40. 38. 45. Here we see a hatch with seats that fold down. Being it's German, you do have access to this, which is gone. Of course, your first aid kit's gone. And yeah, this previous owner had some fun, and well, this is in the trunk, and I don't think that's in the right place. Here we see this hatch cover, which, yeah, someone pulled those out. That's great. Hey, you got a 12-volt cigarette outlet in the back. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, it works. You can throw stuff in here like fluids, which there's plenty of fluids in here. In the back of this vehicle, well, evidently, This car was not designed with tall people in mind. Even if the previous owner had bothered to clean it up before selling it to the next owner, which would have been nice. But the new owner already did this, which is tasteful. The good news is, these doors creak slightly less. But overall, the seats actually aren't that bad. If the front seats feel like there's 2 layers of cardboard holding your back up, there's about 1.5 here. It's really not bad for a base Volkswagen from the early 2000s. On top of this, the previous owner put the highest quality Steelies from some junkyard. And here we see in the interior, and of course it's a Volkswagen, so it's sticky. They did put the book in it. Didn't bother to clean the car up though, so interesting. Now, you'll notice the owners paid a lot of attention because all of this is really dirty and nasty and worn out. And the shift boot, oh, that's real nice.
So, when you exclude the fact that the previous owner, before they sold it, did something to the point where there was glass all over the car, which is, yeah, and they didn't bother to clean it, and the front bumper disappeared somewhere. It's actually a really good car. It's got good bones. It is surprisingly mechanically sound, minus the exhaust. And for $800, my friend actually did pretty damn good.